The Duke of Sussex was spotted as he landed at LAX on Saturday morning following his flight from Heathrow yesterday. The prince used a VIP service upon arrival, which saw him whisked off the plane and onto the tarmac in his new homeland. He getting out of a white Chevrolet wearing a grey baseball cap, white shirt, dark trousers and grey New Balance trainers. Prince was guided from the road towards the terminal by what appeared to be one of his bodyguards as well as airport workers helping to carry his luggage. Following Prince Harry's trip to visit the UK for his mother's statue unveiling, it is unclear whether the Duke and Meghan will return to the UK. There also remains a question of if the pair do come to the UK for future royal events, will they bring their 2 children with them? However, Prince Harry is due to return to the UK in 10 weeks for another Princess D ceremony, and Meghan may join him, The Sun reported. The September event is likely to be at Kensington Palace, and is expected to be confirmed this month. It comes after last week's Diana statue unveiling with Prince William failed to heal the brotherly rift. Harry and William had an hour together at their mother's memorial on Thursday, followed by a brief reception in Kensington Palace. The event was scaled down due to COVID. Insiders say there was no time to address the row caused by Harry blasting the royal family from the US. But Harry is set to come back in September and join more than 100 friends, family and charity leaders for another memorial event. Wife Meghan, 39, could also return with him, but sources say it may still be too early as it will come just 3 months after the birth of second child Lilibet. Prince Harry has safely arrived at his home in Montecito, California and has reunited with his wife Meghan Markle and children just in time for 2 very special occasions. There may be a very good reason why Harry didn't waste any time in making his way back home. Not only does Sunday the 4th of July mark 1 month since he and Meghan welcomed their second child together, daughter Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, but it is also Independence Day in the United States. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex celebrated their first 4th of July, a public holiday in the US that commemorates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence, together last year while residing in Tyler Perry's £15 million mansion with their son Archie. Although it remains unknown how the family spend the holiday, the Sussexes will no doubt honor the occasion in their own special way given that it's a double celebration. Another source said that the royal brothers may be ready to start repairing their broken relationship after the unveiling of Princess Diana's statue. After a troubled few years, but this may be the first time that they actually have the intention of mending their rift. Daily Mail royal expert Robert Lacey felt that William and Harry's real issue was a sorry tendency to dwell in the past. Wills feels slighted that his brother quit the royals and expressed his fury about the merciless way that bloody woman, aka Meghan Markle, treated his staff. Meanwhile, Harry may have felt forced to leave to save his wife's mental health, and because a racist remark had allegedly been made before his son's birth. As Lacey claimed, with no mother around to knock their heads together, and a father whose priorities are set elsewhere, it seemed as if their relationship was doomed. However, Queen Elizabeth, who was more like a mother to Wills and Harry after Princess Diana died, may have intervened. The Queen was spotted driving toward Frogmore Cottage very soon after Prince Harry arrived in the UK, per Hello. She could be the reason that Harry and Wills may be burying the hatchet. William and Harry came together again on July 1 to commemorate the unveiling of a statue representing their mother. Would this be the start of the healing, or would they just smile for the cameras and freeze each other out after the ceremony was over? At this writing, there are no firm answers yet to that question. However, one noted royal expert says that the princes made an important decision regarding the unveiling that suggests all is not lost. Despite their differences, they apparently came together when it came to selecting the words to honor their beloved mum. At the July 1 ceremony, the princes delivered a joint statement after all. Royal expert Robert Lacey looks at this choice as a hopeful sign of things to come. He said, "The idea of rival speeches could have been disastrous, but to bring out a considered joint statement was perfect and shows a way ahead." Another promising sign is that the princes apparently weren't coerced into dropping the two-speech plan. Ken Worf, who once led the protection of Princess Diana, told the magazine, "It was their idea, and it was a joint effort." Despite rumors of ongoing tension and acrimony between the pair, They were clearly able to come together to design a statue that would mean a lot to both of them. And, according to professional lip reader, the Duke of Sussex was very pleased with how the memorial, a bronze statue by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley, turned out. When Harry and his brother, Prince William, removed the cloth covering the bronze statue, Harry was stunned, saying, "Wow! Isn't that amazing?" according to professional lip reader Jeremy Freeman. William replied, "What a reveal. Okay. Okay." Harry's reaction continued to be one of awe, according to Freeman, who said that the Duke of Sussex went on to repeat, "Amazing," and then to smile and say, "This is spectacular." The statue is located at Kensington Palace's Sunken Garden, which is said to be one of Diana's favorite spots to visit. The Sunken Garden was created in 1908 by Edward VII, in an area of the palace gardens previously occupied by potting sheds and greenhouses. Its layout takes inspiration from the 17th-century Dutch-style pond garden at Hampton Court Palace. The groundbreaking work began in October 2019, and it's believed the work was completed by 5 gardeners. The garden was redesigned ahead of the statue's unveiling, being filled with more than 4,000 flowers to create a calmer and more reflective setting for the permanent tribute. These include forget-me-nots, known for being adored by the princess, and other spring and summer blooms in a variety of pastel shades. The flowers planted include 100 forget-me-nots, which are said to be Princess Diana's favorites, as well as 300 tulips, 500 lavenders, 200 roses, 100 dahlias. For the 20th anniversary of Diana's death, the Sunken Garden was temporarily renamed the White Garden and planted with flowers in white and soft pastel colors, inspired by items from the princess's wardrobe then on display in the palace. Of the thousands of photos that exist of Princess Diana, there's one that captured her with her young sons that she loved more than the rest. Front and center in the snapshot is Diana's smile, one that any parent who's been separated from their children for a few days will recognize. Dressed in a Moschino suit and standing on the deck of a yacht in Toronto, she extends her arms to embrace her boys, 9-year-old Prince William and 7-year-old Prince Harry, as they join their parents on an official visit to Canada in October 1991. Roya Nikha, royal editor at the Sunday Times, said that her 2 sons are still such a living, strong embodiment of everything she was trying to do. "I think that keeps her very much alive in our thoughts, particularly when you have big moments like this." Prince Charles has revealed which song used to give him an irresistible urge to dance as he discussed his favorite tracks on a hospital radio show. One of his 13 choices was "Don't Rain on My Parade," performed by Streisand in the musical Funny Girl, which won her an Oscar. Speaking on the show, called Music and Memories with HRH the Prince of Wales, the royal talks about how he has been profoundly impressed by the dedication shown by our wonderful NHS staff and volunteers right across the country, and thanks them for their sheer resilience and indomitable spirit in this most testing of times. Prince Charles has promoted his most senior black aide to boost relations between the palace and ethnic minority groups. Eva Omahomi, 43, who has worked for the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall for 13 years, has been promoted to a newly created role of Director of Community Engagement. As well as working with the households, the job will help take forward their Royal Highnesses' work with minority groups in the UK, Commonwealth and globally, building on a legacy stretching back to the 1970s. According to its annual accounts released last month, 8.5%, or 1 in 12 of Buckingham Palace staff come from an ethnic minority background. Latest Office for National Statistics census figures show the average across the country is 13%, and the palace says it intends to increase the proportion to 10% by next year.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.